Eccles is here. In the house. He's talking.
In my house.
In her house. With Derek Neen, who's stolen all the attention from me. So with technologies, all this stuff, what do you think, like, with DJs now, with technology? Like, oh, it's so easy, I'm a DJ, I can just put on a record.
Well,
but it's not a record, it's a...
Well, technology's made it easy for anybody to try and be a DJ. I mean, technology's made it easy for anyone to put two records together. However, it's more than just putting two records together. You have to put two of the right records together. You have to systematically know exactly how to invite the room in, make the people a part of what the music is, and you have to really know your songs back and forth. You know what I mean? And you have to know how to emotionally connect.
It kind of
which is not easy.
Well, I mean, it's with producing too. It's like,
yeah, absolutely. You have to. You really have. I mean, you know, technology's made it easy for a lot of these guys to produce these tracks and stuff in their bedrooms. You have to know music, period, and you have to know what you hear, and you have to know what comes from here. You know what I mean? Anybody can put a couple tracks together, but if you're not smart enough to, if you don't have the ability to write the song itself, then at least be smart enough to find somebody that does know how to write a song.
Right.
And then apart from that, you need to find somebody that knows how to produce a vocal performance. You know what I mean? And then it's like a 3-step or a 4-step program. You know what I mean? You can teach yourself everything technically, and once you've learned that, that's great. But then there's the next level, and some guys are just stuck with what they do, and they think that it's all about their tracks, you know, or playing in their bedrooms. You know, I mean, playing in your bedroom by yourself, anybody can do that, and we know what that means. However, to really be creative and come away with it, you know, away from it with something, you know, you can start somewhere. I mean, I did, you know what I mean, and everybody does, but you have to grow with what you're doing. Otherwise, you're stuck in one particular spot. And with the nature of the industry now, you know, I mean, especially this thing is DJ culture. So you know what I mean? You can't get a job now without putting a record out. You have to put a record out first, or you have to have several out there now. Otherwise, for the most part, club owners and promoters are really not interested, because you have to have enough of a legacy attached to who you are and what it is that you do. So what does a young DJ do? Do his homework. Real study. Do his homework. So with producing, with DJing, so Serrata. You can't be. I mean, well, technology is what it is, and it's not going to change. It's always going to keep changing and getting better, and evolving. But that doesn't mean there's. But that's not enough. You know what I mean? You need to know your music. You really need to know your music. You need to study history of music. And I'm not saying you have to go to school to do it, but I mean, listen to everything. You don't have to like it all, but you need to hear it all. So, as far as like CDJs, records, MP3s. Still vinyl? No. I mean, I love my vinyl, but it's all packed away in storage. Because it's easier to play CDs. Well, it's easier to play the files that I have now, you know, and the CDs. Yeah. Traveling with it is easy as well. So, speaking of global things, places, what are your 3 favorite places to play in? Italy, Japan. Why Japan? The Japanese people, apart from being so gracious, when the Japanese people discover something or they attach themselves to something, they go whole hog with it. You know what I mean? They study it like it's a blueprint. You know what I mean? They need to know everything about it, the history of it, how far back it goes, who does what, so, you know. And in Japan, I've been studied that way.